Hey guys, it's Christian, and today we are doing some King Kylie makeup. Yes, that's right, Miss Kylie Jenner, she is back in her era. So I'm gonna teach you how to get this look step by step. If you are new here, I'm Christian, a professional makeup artist, and I'm gonna teach you all my tips and tricks. So like, subscribe, and do all the things. Let's get into the tutorial. So first off, I always love to start with my brows, and I'm going in with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel and just brushing up my brows. And then to get the makeup really snatched, you have to go in and carve out those brows. I'm using the Dior concealer and just going in and shaping the brows. I'm going in with the Nude Sticks bronzer and Bondi Bay, and I'm actually using that as a eyeshadow base. The key to this look is blending. So I'm just going in with a little fluffy brush and just blending all the edges out before going in and setting the eyeshadow. Now it's so important with a cream base to set your eyeshadow. So I'm going in with the Huda Beauty powder, lightly setting my eyes. Now going in with Patrick Ta's Major Dimensions palette. So starting off with this neutral brown shade, I'm going in and just kind of defining the crease. And then going in with a deeper shadow and using a smudger brush to wing out my eyeshadow. I'm starting from the edge of my eyes and then bringing it up into the crease. Then going back in, blend, blend, blend. This is all about blending, y'all. Now I'm going in with a deeper reddish brown shade and just defining that crease even more. This is gonna make it a little bit more smokier. I'm then going in with that same color with a smudger brush and smudging it out even more. We're really starting to see that shape come to life. You guys, I was not expecting Kylie to be in her pop star era for 2025, but I'm here for it. And bringing back the makeup from 2016 is everything, because we've been in clean girl era for such a long time, and I think we need to bring back the full glam looks. So now we're going in with a deeper brown shade and I'm enhancing the shadow around the lash line. This deeper brown is just going to add some more dimension to the look. Now I'm going in with some more of that Dior concealer and just packing it onto the lid, and I'm taking it and gently blending it across the entire lid. This is basically going to make all those dark shadows pop so much more. It's essentially a cut crease, but I'm just doing it on the mobile lid to add some more definition. And this is going to be a great base for when I go on with some glitter. Going in and redefining anywhere where the concealer took away color, and then resetting everywhere where I put concealer with the Huda Beauty powder. And this is going to, again, make everything look so seamless. Every once in a while, you have to stop and check, and the eyes are looking so stunning. Now I'm going in with Bobbi Brown's Moonstone, and this is one of my favorite glitter shadows. It has so much pigment and it's just so gorgeous. And now I'm just going in and shading underneath the eye with that first transition color from the Patrick Ta palette. Kylie didn't really have a ton of under eye shadow, so I'm just keeping it pretty light underneath. Okay, going in with the Exaggerized Mascara from Charlotte Tilbury. This one is amazing. It gives you so much drama and really lifts the lashes at the same time. And then I like to define the lashes a little bit more with a waterproof gel liner. This one is a MAC liner in the color Glide or Die. It's a black liner, and I'm just going and defining that lash line. And then I'm also rimming it on the lower lash line as well. And this is going to really give that intense cat eye look. Pop some lashes on off camera, and now we're starting with the base, the Haus Labs foundation. This is my go-to. It's my ride or die. I would die on a hill for this foundation. Like, it really does everything for me. Good medium to full coverage if you need. You can see how glowy she is. For me, I'm pretty dry, and this foundation just does it all. And then I'm going in with the Haus Labs concealer as well. Super hydrating. It moves with your skin. Like, if you're smiling at all, I will literally just let it set. It's not going to sit into your fine lines. Also, the formula is extremely lightweight and it is so creamy. I love it. If you need something more full coverage, you might need to use a different concealer, but this one does great. Going in with the Nude Sticks in Bondi Bay that I used on my eyes. This is one of my all-time favorite bronzers. It's so creamy and it blends so easily. So for anyone who's a beginner at contouring, these are your go-tos, and they have so many different colors, so freaking love them. Going in with this Dior brush and just kind of blending, and then going back in with my foundation brush and just blending a little bit more. Now I'm going in, this look called for heavy blush underneath the eyes. I think this is one of Ariel's like famous techniques he's been using recently, and we're just going in with this blush, and She's a Doll by Patrick Ta. and just popping it on. We're starting with the cream blush and then going in with the powder blush to then set it. And then when I'm going in with the powder blush, I'm just using a tiny bit to set it. I'm not adding more color. I'm really just using the powder to kind of take it back a little bit of that shine and make it last all day long. And you can see how I'm just gently tapping onto the skin. This is gonna make sure that I'm not adding too much and I'm really just lightly setting everything. Now going in with the bronzer from Patrick Ta, I really love all of his contour and blush products. I'm going in and I'm just defining where I already put the Nude Sticks bronzer. And then I'm just going around the perimeters of the face and then really just blending everything into the blush, into the hairline, and then also a little bit under my jaw as well to really contour. Now going in, we're finally setting. This is the first time we're setting. And I'm using the Huda Beauty powder. And I'm going in and also contouring my nose at the same time. So this is something I do. It really snatches the nose. And I'm also taking it where I put the blush because this is going to diffuse the blush and also make it last longer. At first, it looks kind of crazy. It's like blush overload, but because I'm setting it with the powder, it's really calming it down a ton. And then just going in and setting everywhere else that I would normally set my skin. On to the last part of the look, the lips. We are going in with MAC's Chestnut. This is like a deep brown. Kylie had that kind of like browny, rosy toned lip. So we're going in with this, just lining the lips like I normally would. And don't worry about messing up the lip line. You can always fix it with a little concealer, which I do, I think a little off camera. And now I'm going in and blending with a clean eyeshadow brush. This is going to help diffuse the lip line a little bit, take away a little bit of that pigment because it was a little bit too brown at first for me. And also it's gonna make your lip liner last a lot longer. Now I'm going in with this shade from the HD Forever Skin Essentials palette. And I'm just mixing a couple colors to create that perfect rosy toned lip. Now going in and doing some final touches, we are blending all of that powder together and making sure that everything just looks seamless and flawless. And last but not least, we are popping on some Dior Maximizer. This is the shade Coral. It's a nice warm toned coral color and I love it to warm up any lip. If you have anything that's too cool toned, you can use this in your kit to warm it up. And I use that as kind of like a little trick. Setting the face with Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and that is the final look, you guys. I had to go in with my fan to really set everything. This makeup look really eats. It is so fierce. I love her. I think I would do this glam for any occasion. It is amazing. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, and do all the things, and I will see you in the next video. Love ya.